it's also about, as you said, like not everyone is going to be of your use, right? And you're not going in for like, what is my benefit out of it? When you go in with what's my benefit out of it, you're actually leaving with much less.
Absolutely.
So, is there something known as over networking?
Yes. And I see many people do it. So there are some people that I'll see at every networking club, every networking event, every networking forum. Very often they are tired. They have over networked to a point where they know everybody. And three, after a while, you really just burn out. There's no point. Like people tell me, oh Shaan, you've built this community and you're so networked. What does that mean?
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not so networked. These are all relationships and friendships and forums that I've built over time. I'm very grateful for the people I've met through this journey. I do not believe in picking up the phone and calling anyone just because I have their number now. That is not networking. That is not a relation. I will never misuse knowing someone just because I met them at an event. And I see people do that very often. And that's when you think you're over networked. Then you're going to an event and give me your number. No, I'll save your number. Yeah, this is what you do. When I need something, I'll call. No, you barely know the guy. How are you calling him up for a favor? So that is, or how are you calling him up for anything? Forget favor. So I think that yes, over networking is a thing. It's something you should not do. Be very mindful in the way you go to networking events, join forums. Also, I always say one thing: join a forum when you know you can give it the time. Otherwise, no point. Because if you're going to join and forget about it, you're going to get no work out of it, and then you're going to abuse the forum, and
It won't work.
it won't work.
Yeah. So you have to be interested for it to actually
You have to
work.
be interested. You have to carve out the time. I always say this: find 2 slots in your week to network. So what I mean by that is, don't slot time and say, hi, I'm so and so, this is me. That's not what you need to do. But like, for example, at networking now, we mostly keep our events on a Thursday evening or a Saturday morning. And now our members know this. Very rarely there'll be an event like today, Friday morning. Very rarely. That's if the other party couldn't find a date and I couldn't find a date and whatever. So now our members keep themselves free and they ask in advance, hey, what's happening on that Thursday? So you need to do this wherever you are in the world. Also, when you're abroad, there are so many networking clubs that happen Wednesday and Thursday, 5 to 7, 7 to 9 over drinks.
Yeah.
Find those and go. So slot out your 2 hours.
Yeah.
After that, go for dinner with a friend. After that, do what you have to. But also remember, times are changing. Networking events are not always very structured. Those times are gone when it's only, I'm going to a networking event. No. Your friends take you to a party and say, hey, listen, I'm going for this drinks. Work has invited me. I'm allowed a +1. Why don't you come along? You could network with some people.
Yeah.
So find opportunities and find ways that fit what you like.